on to the next one.
Yeah? What's the next one gonna be?
Since you asked. Well, you know, I go through all the revolutionaries. So now I'm gonna go and introduce like one page and one page and one page. So now I'm gonna do bio books on each of their lives.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
It was excellent. I've always been interested in Haitian history, specifically Toussaint Louverture. He's kind of like some guy that keeps popping up in history textbooks that I read, and I've never really had a chance to listen to somebody talk about him as someone who is so knowledgeable as well.
So, but at that time, I didn't really know anything about Haitian history, even though I'm a first generation Haitian American. I was born in New York. Both of my parents were born in Haiti. But we were born in New York, and really they didn't teach us about Haiti. You know, like at an early age, my parents split up, and it was just my mom and a whole bunch of kids. Right? So she was just keeping the lights on barely and stuff like that, and so she didn't get a chance to teach us about anything else. You know, and they didn't teach about it in school. You know, so it's like why, you know, almost. So I kind of like grew up not knowing about this, that this even happened. And it was only into kind of like my journey going into finding out what's going on now that led me right here.
I had a really great experience. I was excited to come here today because I learned a lot about the Haitian Revolution because my parents are Haitian.
Awesome.
But it was always frustrating how you don't learn about it in school, even though it's such an important part of history. And to hear that there's a children's book about it so that like people can learn about it from a young age, like Flynn said, is so important. It was really exciting to be able to be kind of part of history coming here today.
And I think this is a fantastic project. One of the things that I know I had as an opportunity when I was growing up was the chance to travel to Haiti with my mom and meet my family and learn a little bit about Haiti's history. But so many of my friends who grew up in the United States, who grew up in Canada, or grew up in France, they don't necessarily have a chance to go to Haiti. And I think one of the ways that we can travel, one of the ways that we can journey and learn about our history is through books and through children's books. And while there are fantastic resources available for books about the Haitian Revolution that are academic books or that are sort of general history books, it's rare to find something that's geared and marketed towards children. The idea that this is something that I may be able to share with my children or with my nieces and nephews or even with some of my girlfriends who have children of Haitian descent is so exciting.
Great your experience here today?
This was great. It was real enlightening for me. I have had a lot of education. I've been blessed to be very educated, and I've never heard this story before. I went to an excellent public school and a private college, and did a master's. Now I'm here at Harvard, and I've never heard about this before. So this was really enlightening.
I was also going to say, have you heard, I've heard that Boukman was not only, I didn't hear that Makandal knew Arabic, but I've heard that Boukman was also called Boukman because he was Muslim himself in Jamaica, that the reason that he was called Boukman is the book that he was carrying around was the Quran.
After the Haitian Revolution, Cuba becomes the big sugar producer, and they steal all the sugar production from Haiti and bring it to Cuba. And are producing all this sugar in Cuba, and are continuing to bring sort of illegal slave trading ships from Africa, bringing more slaves to Cuba. And the sort of Haitian government was raiding the slave ships that were going past Haiti on their way to Cuba.
And this battle is a famous battle. It's on November 18th, 1803, the Battle of Vertrieres. And that's the final battle for the French for Saint-Domingue.